That's the newest mall. Alright, I'm currently at JB in the newest mall in JB called SKS. Literally opened like a week ago, so I came to explore. Let's check it out. Whoa. First impression, nice haircut. So this mall is quite conveniently located. It's only about a 5-minute grab ride from JB Sentral. We are immediately greeted with palatis and bagel. And this seems like the main atrium. Honestly, feels very empty. And yeah, I noticed a lot of the shops aren't open yet. So maybe I came a bit too early. Alright, first stop of the day. So we ended up sharing just one set because we weren't sure if it will be good or not. So the price is 14 ringgit for the tea and bagel. The bagel is interesting. It's crispy and chewy at the same time. And now we are looking at the directory.
There's a lot of shops that's not in Singapore.
But we always have chagi in Zas. This one quite big in Malaysia.
Wow, so fun. I love malls.
They have Matsukio, the Jipun pharmacy. Why Singapore don't have one?
I think rental too high.
Oh, that's the harsh truth. And what we are most excited about is Qi Dynasty Chinese massage, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Chinese one was full, but this one got so... It's run by the same company, but this one's Thai massage. So we got the slot for 1:30 p.m. So let's go eat, I guess. That's what you do in Malaysia, right? So we are at level 4, and this is like the beauty and massage and all that. See, behind got aesthetic clinic. And this is the hair salon, and you wanted to cut your hair, right?
This is affordable. It's by student. You see, they're all learning.
20 ringgit?
You go lah.
Yeah, well, so many students.
No, but if screw up, then that's it lah.
There's also a nail bar. Whoa, even a jungle gym, family interactive adventure. I think this is great if you have kids. Wifey, we are having such a good time at this new mall. Why do you have to say something like that? You know, you think the shop owner happy?
My brain automatically.
Oh. So level 2 got some restaurants, but this one closed. Crab Row. Canton Boy open, but not many people. So far, this mall seems very small, and I feel like even when all the stores are open, I'm not sure if it will be, you know, like really worth the visit. What do you think?
I mean, if you have a kid, right, you can stay next door, Sheraton. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the...
it's connected to the hotel. Yeah,
That is
two.
very convenient.
Yeah.
And it's very new lah. If you like clean and stuff, right, I think this will be quite suitable.
We're hitting basement level 1 because that's where all the food is usually. Oh yes. Ooh, now we're talking. We have Tea Garden, Old Chunky, shops opening soon.
I think I'm going to try the Old Chunky fried chicken wing.
Why do you want to eat Old Chunky?
The chicken here is bigger and fresher.
Oh, is it?
Right? Isn't it big? I feel like it's so huge. Right?
I mean, they say the chicken is better in Malaysia, right?
Yeah,
Even like
yeah.
a KFC.
Yeah.
But I never heard like Old Chunky is better in Malaysia. Is it? It's also Chinese.
Expensive,
Expensive. Here we have a more casual type of eatery. There's also a supermarket which opens on 21 May. And there's also a pastry shop. They sell tausa, pia, and all that. Ended up coming to Tea Garden. I know it's quite boring, but honestly the food selection not much. And my wifey first time, right? It's a big chain. Last time I had the nasi lemak, it's not bad, you know. They have toast, chai dai kueh, laksa, all kinds of Malaysian delights. Is there laksa got char siu? Interesting. Oh, the dessert come first. Why?
Okay, try. It's good leh. Wow.
So what is it called?
I don't know.
It's like the Japanese kakigori. I love how it's so saucy. Look, all the syrup. I told you. So I was joking that the next food that will come is our second dessert before the main. Guess what? That's what really happened. We have our second dessert. Yay! So what is this?
Steamed tapioca? You never had before?
Not really.
I think in Malaysia, right, they eat dessert first.
Oh.
Coconut. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay, it's like sweet potato kind of.
So it is full already.
No. What's that? So this is the signature, what is it?
Salt baked chicken.
Oh, whoa, looks tender. Whoa. Oh, quite herby. Tender. Yeah, I really love the sauce, but unfortunately the chicken doesn't taste that fresh. I think it's frozen. That's unfortunate, but the flavor is really nice. And this is our laksa.
Your soup very diluted. Don't have any depth there. Right? Very thin.
Right, so that was lunch. I think I prefer Madame Kwan. I think that's a better chain personally. And now I'm just waiting for my massage. It starts at 1:30 and it is 1 p.m. right now. And level 2 got some a few tea store. I see chagi, there's both tea. Again, honestly, not many things going on. Right, we are waiting for this massage time. I'll let you know if it's worth it. So it's 150 ringgit, which is around 50 sing for 60 minutes. But I know this is a huge change. Let's check it out. Wow, feels fancy though. Oh, what does like? Okay, just finished a massage. Alright, that concludes our experience. I think overall it was not bad. Very nice vibe, very clean. I don't mind coming back to that massage again. Overall, I feel like this mall targets residents and hotel guests. I don't think it really targets Singaporeans. I think like Mid-Valley got more things to do. But why not check it out? Maybe after all the shops open. Wow. So much meat. Eating leche ice cream. As a Japanese, exploring old malls in Singapore is full of discoveries, and that is why I have a series dedicated to this. But then Andy commented this: it's funny that you never filming in JB's mall. There are more interesting things to be discovered. And that's when I realized that, yeah, I never really been to JB. So that's why I'm here. I asked on the Instagram which mall is the best. And so many of my followers recommended a mall that I have never visited before. So let's find out what the mall offers, the price range, and if it's really better than malls in Singapore. タクシーで12分ぐらいですね。Sorry, it's my first time to. My father always told me it's the best mall in JB. Do you agree? Oh, it is a.
It's big. You can find a lot of food. Frequently, most of Singaporeans doing that. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. All right, we are here, Mid-Valley. はい、ここが視聴者さんにおすすめされた一番のモールです。It opened in 2019, so it's still relatively new. And here are my challenges. 1. Spend at least 100 Singapore dollars so that I can experience as much as possible. But I know in Malaysia it might be difficult to hit the target, but I will try my best. 2. Buy at least 3 things I can't get in Singapore. これもちょっと難しいかもしれません。シンガポールとマレーシア結構文化が似てるので違いを探すのが難しいかもしれません。3. Buy a great souvenir for both my baby and wifey. で、動画の終わりには僕のお土産をちょっとレビューしてもらうので、じゃあぜひお楽しみに。Alright, let's go inside. Wow, これは正直驚愕ですね。Because it's incredibly organized and clean. You know, a lot of the Japanese, we still have this perception that Malaysia is, you know, a relatively affordable country. But then check out this mall. It's amazing. And the best part, I see so many shops I can't find in Singapore. This is going to be fun. And I'm very surprised that it's quite empty. I mean, check it out. There's like no people. I came on a weekday. Like if malls were this empty in Singapore, they cannot survive. Okay, I'm hungry, so I think in Singapore you can find all the cheap, great food at B1, but I don't know if that's the case in Malaysia. Let's find out. Okay, we are at B1 and yes, I do see a lot of food. It's Dunkin' Donuts, Empire Sushi. Okay, honestly, as a Japanese, it doesn't look that authentic, I'm sorry. I mean, everything's kind of like orange and red. でもついに食べる時が来たかもしれませんね。The menu is just so creative. Spicy roll, sandwich sushi, unagi inari. And check it out, it's popular. There's a queue. Thank you so much. Alright, got some sushi at Empire Sushi. This is one of the most popular casual sushi chains in Malaysia. Let's open it up. 3, 2, 1. Wow, looks pretty. So this is the most popular spicy tempura sushi. I don't know, it just looks so funny. Look at how small the rice is compared to the shrimp. Cheers. Okay, here's what I like and don't like. First of all, I love how crispy the batter is. And the prawn, somehow it's juicy. But I feel like the sauce is too overpowering. It's not really a sushi anymore. Again, another spicy roll. I see a lot of chili. The flavor is basically spicy mayo with a lot of vinegar. Not really sure what I'm eating. And finally, the unagi inari sushi. That's my favorite. The rice is actually very moist and chewy. I think they did a great job. And what's scary, the total was only 9.3 ringgit, which is about $2.85 in SGD. I have a lot more to spend. Let's not waste time. So again, to reiterate the challenge, I have to try at least 3 things I cannot find in Singapore, and I think I already cleared 1, Empire Sushi. And what's cool is that I feel like the flavor represents what the Malaysians love. I think it's the flavor bomb the locals love here. You know, the spiciness, the sweetness, the vinegariness, everything was maximum. Another culture shock, I love how you can find like seats at a mall in Malaysia. I feel like malls in Singapore stopped doing this. I know the intention, they want you to sit at a cafe instead of not spending money, but it would be nice to have just a little bit more space to sit. Alright, next I came to a popular dim sum shop. What did I just say? I came to a popular dim sum shop. It is called Meng Meng Roasted Duck. Hopefully I can spend more money here. Alright, I ordered a few items. I didn't check the price because I wanted to get a surprise, but I will have it overlaid for you guys. So first, I thought it would be fun to try something new. It is called cham. Let me take a sniff. It smells like tea. Cheers. Oh wow, oh wow. That's sweet. Wait, this is very familiar. It tastes coffee as well. Okay, let me ask my best friend, ChatGPT. What is cham? Also, it is a drink that's a mixture of coffee and tea. So in Singapore, we will call this yuan yang. It's very interesting how Malaysia and Singapore, they have different names for the same thing, like roti prata, roti canai, yuan yang, cham. Cool, I learned something new, and it's delicious, by the way. It's a bit sweet, but delicious. Alright, starting out from an interesting dim sum, a lychee ball. Very interesting appearance. Let's take a bite. This is so unique. The outer side is very, very crispy. And inside there's a very custardy sauce with lychee inside. Oh, I love that. So I also got some classical dim sum dishes. Let's start out from the shumai. The shumai is okay. I feel like nam ki bao does a better job. It tastes a bit processed. Next up, the hao gao. The prawn is sweet, it's plump, and this one is interesting as well. It's stuffed chili. That's so tart, so flavorful. Got some vinegariness as well. Oh, that's delicious. Right, so how much was my meal? It was 68.45 ringgit. Wait, that's not really cheap, right? Converted to SGD is 21. But I can tell the quality was pretty high. With interesting dim sums, I liked it. Unfortunately, I learned that they have outlets in Singapore. So I still have to try at least 2 more things I can't find in Singapore. Look at this toy. It's so scary. Why? And it's not even cheap. What? 10 Singapore dollars for this? So again, I had to find amazing souvenirs for my baby and wifey. But I don't know if my baby will like that character. I'm a bit scared. Look what I found. It's a Michelin awarded, I think it's a koi shop. Thank you so much. All right, Quang Key store. Let's open it up. Wow, beautiful. So I got the black sesame, pandan, and almond. Okay, let's cut up the sesame. Wow, I can see the beautiful layers. Cheers. Surprisingly, it's not too sweet, but wow, the flavor and aroma of the black seed is terrific. Next up, the pandan. Beautiful. 個人的にはもうちょっと甘くていいかなと思います。すごいなんか食材本来の美味しさを感じられるんですけど。And finally, the almond cake. I like the crunch from the almonds, but again, it can be a bit sweeter. Okay, so far I spent around 30 Singapore dollars, which is pretty cool because I already tried a lot of food, but I still have so much more to spend. Wow, this mall is huge. There's still so much more. And I'm only at B1. Fuyo! I found Uncle Roger's Fuyo restaurant. Okay, I remember the queue was crazy when it first opened, but Fuyo, not many people already. Is it because it's expensive? You can get a fried rice for 60 ringgit. Oh, hi. From Singapore. Wow. How do you find the food? First time not bad. I feel like I don't really belong here because I never really watch this video. I can tell everybody, they seem like a hardcore Uncle Roger fan. But that means I can give you an objective review. So it actually smells very good. There's a beautiful egg. I think that's sambal chili, very aromatic. Break the egg. Let's try. Cheers. So there's wok-hei. There's some heatiness to it, but I feel like something's missing. Not much flavor, to be honest. I almost feel like I need something else salty to eat along with this fried rice. But again, I do love the wok-hei. And the egg is just so beautiful. Okay, we finally exited B1. It was massive. Now we are at level 1, and here it's more like luxury purchases like watch, apparel, and makeup. だから正直そんなに面白くないですよ。シンガポールにもありそうな店ばかりです。Oh wow, there is so cool. It's a department store from Japan. I didn't know it's connected to Mid-Valley. But wow, there's like no people. How do malls in Malaysia survive? It seems like a lot of the malls are empty. Maybe the crowd is insanely big in the weekend. Okay, we have made it to level 2. Here I can find more casual shops, not too atas. でもぶっちゃけまだそんなにこのモールの魅力に気づけてないですね。I mean, it's clean and not so crowded, but so far I'm not hooked yet. Hopefully I can find something more interesting. Oh, there's Shaggy. But I don't want to be that type of tourist from Singapore who goes to shop in Malaysia that's available in Singapore just because it's cheap. I mean, that's lame. That's Shiok. And the best part is about $2 cheaper here. So I saved $2. Yay! はい、3階に来ました。And I think the tallest floor is level 4, so we are almost done exploring. However, I still have a lot of money to spend and I still have to look for souvenirs for my wifey and baby. So level 3 is more F&B. I see Carl's Jr., some Hong Kong place, some hot pot, and also got plenty of apparel like Converse and Kappa. But still, I don't really get why this is considered the best mall in JB. So far, malls like City Plaza is superior, in my opinion. You know, it got some character, right? But again, we still have the top level to explore. Maybe level 4 will completely change my opinion.
So you're also here for your...
I'm exploring this mall.
Oh, this
I'm doing
mall.
a video right
Very
now.
big,
Do you like this mall?
Oh, this is my second time here.
I heard Singaporeans love this mall. Everybody Singaporean here.
You go to the car park, all Singapore car.
Wow. Why do you think Singapore like it?
I think this is the newer of all the restaurants. It's a bit further away and this feels more big, spacious,
Okay.
safer.
Because so far, to be honest, I don't find it that interesting.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Yeah, it's nothing very interesting. It's
Yeah,
just,
right?
It's just all the shops here is available in other places.
Yes.
But this one is much more spacious, cleaner.
And
yes.
new,
Newer.
kind of new.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Okay, welcome to the final floor. Instantly greeted with IMAX. 映画いくらぐらいで見れるんだろう? I think it's atas seating. Not many seats available. What? 160 ringgit. This looks very good. It's a Hakka style restaurant. Kuren Lai. Can I just get the drink for takeaway? So this is super interesting. I got Icelandic lecha. I only had lecha in, you know, the lecha rice. It's such a great idea, right? Let me see if it tastes nice. Cheers. Wow. Whoa. Wow, this is so interesting. The lecha flavor, that herby, greeny flavor and aroma is super strong. But combine that with milk and ice, it's very interesting. I wouldn't say it's like super amazing, unfortunately, but it's very unique. I love it. This one, I think, impossible to find in Singapore. So yes, we only have to find one more item I cannot find in Singapore. This is quite random, but this is a culture shock for me. I thought Malaysia is very strict in something like usually behind. Unfortunately, I will not be able to film, so let's move on. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. There's some kind of like a circuit for kids. So you look at the boy, he looks so happy. He's racing with his friend. And there are dinosaurs too. I can foresee myself bringing my baby when she's a bit more big, because I think it's pretty affordable, right? 35 ringgit for a single ride. Singapore, it will probably cost double. And like that, we are done exploring, I think, the entire mall. Right, let's find some souvenir. The next moment, I noticed myself coming back to that shop with that creepy character. And I realized that these are quite cute and they come in different types of expressions. And this one grabbed my attention. I can't believe I spent 29 ringgit for this one. Hey, does he kind of look like me? Anyways, it really started to look kind of cute to me. I think it's like a dinosaur. And my baby can put something inside when she gets a bit bigger. Okay, baby souvenir complete. And let me look for wifeys. Yeah, I found the shop my wifey specifically requested. And it is Auntie Ann. Can I get Parmesan cheese? Choco eclair. That's all. I feel like my wifey is a simple girl. It's quite easy to make her happy. You know, just get Auntie Ann and occasional Liho bubble tea. So that was my day at one of JB's best malls, Mid-Valley. How much was I able to spend? Drum roll, da-dang. Okay, now I know it wasn't even close to $100, but I think I spent quite a lot for Malaysian standard. And thanks to that, I did get to experience a lot of food. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find so many unique things. Like, I couldn't find like Malaysian things really. Like Malaysian souvenirs, like super unique shops. So honestly, I do not really get the hype, but I'm sure I missed out on something. So please let me know in the comments like where should have I went. Also, I wasn't able to complete challenge number 2 and 3, which I am very embarrassed of. It was quite difficult. So the ultimate question is, which mall is better in general, JB versus Singapore? In JB, I love how it's not overcrowded like malls in Singapore, and I love how there are plenty of spaces where you can sit down and rest for free. It's also clean, it's massive, but the cons are, again, not many unique shops, and the food options are quite limited. But again, the proximity to Singapore is a huge plus. Only about 12-minute grab ride from Johor Central. But I know the biggest hook is the affordability. Things are much cheaper here compared to Singapore, so maybe that's why it attracts so many Singaporeans. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go home and see how my baby reacts to this. Hello, my little peanut. Wow, what do you think of this? Not really smiling. I think she's scared. Hello, peanut. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. And wifey, this is yours.
What's this?
Open.
Oh, I know. Yay, my favorite.
Yay, everyone happy. Yay.